Hello and welcome to another episode of the 25 Questions. I'm here today with ENC, but before we introduce ENC and dive into his questions, I've been having a lot of questions in the comments on the YouTube asking how do we get to participate in the questions. It's very simple. Just add us on Snapchat at ladyboss001, and when the question sticker is up, just shoot it out. Ask the questions away. And also do not forget to like, comment, subscribe if you're new here. And the family is growing, as guys getting more views every week and we're getting more subscribers. So thank you so much for each and every one of you, and we appreciate it. So ENC, World Vibe General, Gambian dancehall artist. What else do you do apart from music? You DJ, you music,
graphic design.
Graphic design. How do I even forget that? Because you do all my logos. Like, he has done, if you've seen the logo that I used in Dreams, the Ice Gang logo, the Ice Lounge logo, the Ice Beauty Bar logo, he's done all of that and they are epic and it's amazing. So what else do you do apart from all of that?
Funny how I forgot, I've never uploaded your logos as part of the designs I've ever made.
Yeah!
And that happened to a whole lot of logos I did and I never uploaded them. Because design something for some way, somehow is a job that I never wanted a lot of people to know in Gambia here, because the times I have sometimes is very limited to be on the computer designing. So if I don't get to accept some jobs, Gambians get too personal sometimes. So I couldn't get many people to know. But when it works, people share and say, yo, keep on whatever.
Definitely. And you've done graphic designs for the Wasahalat Awards for all the past years and everything.
Past years, except last year.
That's
so I love graphic design. Is one job I love so much. DJing is first job I love.
Yeah.
I love DJing.
Yeah.
But me being an artist is what supports all my other platforms, because me being an artist is much more popular out there. I got much more fans as an artist, so I use that as a platform to introduce other things, even though DJing is where I started from.
That's smart, yeah.
You know what I mean? But my music is platform for it, yeah.
Alright, so we dive right into the questions before I turn this into my personal interview.
Right.
Because I could keep going on and on and on. So question number 1 reads, what do you see yourself doing in the next 5 years?
Well, I want to see me doing more of nurturing other people.
Yeah.
Because music and the creative industry, sometimes not only about I have the talent, I can do it, but guidance.
Yeah.
Many people messed up because they don't have the proper guidance.
True.
Many people don't have right counseling. This is something I am doing still, and I've been doing, but I want to focus on it more.
Yeah.
I look at some artists doing some freestyles, or I see some people handling their social media. I think they need someone to tell them, you can do it this way get there. Or someone tell you can sing, but adjust this and you will get there. I want to be more of that
And
person.
I see you do that with the DJs as well.
Yeah,
I see you nurture a lot of young DJs that are really doing good, by the way, because they used to play in the clubs and
so nice. I do it. I want to see myself doing more of that as well,
Okay, question number 2 reads, what is the one thing you'd definitely be doing today if not music?
Probably computer-related jobs, like graphics. I love graphics.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, when I'm stressed, the things I find therapy in is my creative person.
Yeah.
Like the creative person in me.
Yeah.
When I get into my studio, it's a relief. Like, I forget about a whole lot of stress and
so
things,
you just dive
distraction.
into
I dive in.
Nice.
When I'm doing designs, I guess it's something which is so up close, intimate and personal between you and yourself.
Yeah.
Your mind and your reflection. You know what I mean? So it's so peaceful for me. So probably if I'm not an artist today, I would have been a computer person doing designs, maybe computer science or something. Yeah.
Nice. Question number 3 reads, why did you become an artist and your father is a big scholar?
I know, right? I know well, I think it's a call.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Everybody has it's destiny. You know what I mean? It's destiny, because I call myself the black sheep of my family, though.
I mean, I don't see you doing black sheep stuff.
You're
very responsible for anything.
I'm a very different person.
Yeah.
When people are clockwise, I'm always anti-clockwise, because what I see is to get to the point, to get to the sharp 12. That's what I see.
Yeah.
So if you want to go around it, you can go around it. If you want to go that way, I feel like let's just get to sharp 12.
Yeah.
That's the main point.
So it's more of this is what I want and I'm going for this.
Yeah.
Okay, but did you get support from your family though when you started?
In the beginning it was a no, and I know my family is so extended, you know, growing up in an extended family. But when Dad passed, you know, family started breaking down to small sets. You know what I mean? So it's my side and my mom's side. You know what I mean? Later on, when they get to realize this guy is really talented, like. If you are a prophet, your kids or your family is not going to look at you as the prophet that other people glorify.
Yeah.
You're going to be the normal person.
Yeah.
But when I get to a point where my mom calls me ENC lately.
Yeah.
So I get to realize.
That must be nice, yeah.
My mom calls me ENC, like, you know what I'm saying? My mom knows every artist. My mom knows you. My mom knows everybody.
Oh, wow.
Shout
out to you, mommy.
She's a fan because she knows the type of person I am. When I'm involved in a particular thing, I'm there for seriousness.
Yeah.
And the people I work with, she knows almost everybody.
That's nice.
So yeah, then people they have to come on.
That's nice. So question number 4 reads: how did you get started in the industry and who inspired you?
Well, I started as a DJ, playing some furals, you know, in Brikama. So young primary school days. I used to sneak out to go and play furals. It's a long time, you know.
So you started DJing in primary school?
Yeah. Well, I've been that kid. I've always been that different kid. But I had people around me. There's a guy called Dave. My dad, you know, brought him up in the house. Yeah. The guy is like he can fix almost every machine. He can fix a phone. He can fix a computer. He can fix a motorbike. He can fix almost every electronic. Yeah. So he started working on the sound systems. He got a big set in the house. So you know, I had access to press play button on a CD. Yeah. Put it out, get some LPs, and so I started, you know, I started connecting, you know what I mean, and I feel like, you know what I'm saying, like, I love this thing, I want to take this thing to a next level. So he created his own microphones. He can take a radio, dismantle it, fix a microphone, make it a cordless. This guy is creative. Wow. So I used to take that and start, you know, then when you have a CD or original cassette of a rhythm, there's always an instrumental at the end. Yeah. So any instrumental that plays, I start doing my line on it, like my until I find myself writing music. Yeah. But I knew my dad's gonna kill me when I do a record this time. So I don't know how to find a space in. I'm like, I'm not gonna record. But I can sneak out and play 1 or 2 songs and come back. That's how I started getting into this, you know.
Nice. Nice. Okay, so that takes us to question number 5, which reads: would you have done music if your dad was still alive?
Now, I'm a person that loves to negotiate.
Yeah.
But this is going to be my biggest and highest level of negotiation if my dad is alive. He's going to say no. Yeah. Honestly speaking, he would say no.
But you would have negotiated.
I will negotiate up till date for him to understand what I want to do. Yeah.
Nice. All right, then. So question number 6 reads: how do you balance between being a celebrity and your personal life with your marriage?
Well, it's a very, I'm not gonna say, here's the thing though, I don't like scaring people away. Yeah. Like in the society we're from, elders will tell you, say yombude, say nehude. Wow. So people get scared.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And then there are a lot of people that want to be an artist, want to get to a level where we are today, they start looking at, like, it's a scary place. Of course, it's not easy. Yeah. It's not a bed of roses.
I mean, nothing in life is easy. You know, everything has its challenges.
Of course. Yeah. But it's not as how people think it is. You just got to be real with it. You know what I mean? And then time management is the problem. Like, that's the major problem. You have to give attention to your wife, your family, your career, yourself, and everything around. It's just time balance. It's not easy, but focus, dedication. Sometimes I've been working too hard and my wife will tell me, you know, you need to take a break. You need to rest. You need to, you know what I mean? Just, if you can't do it all by yourself, find someone to manage your time for you too.
But I mean, I think you're right what you said about you don't want to scare people, because a lot of people would tell you, you know, say nehud, you know, you have, you know, it's hard. That's everything that they tell you. But then they're telling people, why are you not getting married? If you're telling people it's hard, who wants to get into a hardship?
I know, but the second question that should counter that is, when you are single, it's actually even harder. Than when you're married. Yeah. Because then you have the society judging you for being single. Definitely. Still, and they're still asking you, when are you gonna get
married all the time?
You know what I'm saying? So
it's crazy.
It's crazy.
Question number 7 reads: how do you deal with all the negativity drawn towards sister by your fellow artists?
Well, it's not a good space to be, and I know many people are gonna try to relate to this, and they wouldn't know where to stand. Yeah. Now here's the thing. When you are in when you're in the same industry or the same workspace with the closest people to you, sometimes people that come for you don't come to you directly. They
Yeah.
prefer going to someone close
to you.
because
You're
when
right.
they are hurt, you are hurt. You know what I'm saying? So I find a balance. Now, when I know this is done because of me or it just direct sentiments, I'm cool because I receive the most diss songs in the Gambia. It's me and G that have the most diss songs, but just me have more diss songs than G.
Yeah.
The whole dancehall fraternity
I
have.
see it, and I'm like, what did ENC do to these people? Because you're like the coolest person I know.
I know, right? I receive up to 12, 13 diss songs every year.
Yeah.
But I respond to mine or zero because it is what it is. When I know this is coming with sentiments, I just focus on the music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So being a part of something, and let me say, your wife is the CEO of a proprietor, right?
Yeah.
Of a particular thing,
Yeah.
and then harassment is coming. It's not, we're human.
Yeah.
You're not gonna be like, yeah, I'm cool with this.
Definitely.
But you
It's
have
gonna
to
hurt
be,
in a certain
you
way.
have to be a strong person to make sure you keep that person going. You know what I mean? You have to be that person to support the person that is doing what she is doing or what he is doing. Because there are a lot of events that happens in Gambia. People don't even care to talk about it. That means it's not too relevant or they don't take it too personal.
Yeah.
But when Gambians take something too personal, that means they really want to.
And they really care about it.
They really
Yeah.
care
That's
about
true.
it.
That's
so
true.
that keeps me saying, you know what I mean? My wife is doing something good. And I like calling sister my wife, but mostly when it comes to award, I don't even use the word my wife. Even if I was not in sister's life, she's gonna get here today. She's gonna be doing this thing she's doing because she's been doing it.
Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah.
So people need to understand. Sister has a life and career. I have a life and career.
Yeah.
We have life and careers together. But all of us separately as well, we have
You're your
things
own
going on
individual person,
separately.
yes.
So me being a part of the awards team or, you know, someone that has one or two things doing in the awards, seeing even if a member of the team getting bullied or getting, you know what I mean, attacked on the social media. It's not, I don't want to see people being bullied like that. But I know sometimes it's just too personal. When something is too personal, I just let it go because we don't even have to, you know.
I mean, that's maturity right there because I've heard so many diss songs, like you said. And then I'm like, where did the beef even start, you know? But then, like you said, I've never heard a response, so I never get to know what happened there.
I know.
But yeah, anyway, question number 8 reads, why has he not ever been nominated in the Wasahalat Awards? I think this question was asked last week, but how do you feel about never being nominated in the awards? And this is the only music awards in the Gambia. How do you feel about
First and foremost, I want to tell people, I really want to be nominated.
Yeah, it's
Like,
fair enough. Yeah.
I really want to be, I want people to understand this. I really want to be nominated because as an artist, times like an awards, credits goes all back to the fans.
Yeah.
Like imagine the people that have been supporting me for over 15 years. They wanna go and say, you know what I mean, we won an award, our artist got this. So that aspect is for the fans. So when they complain, I feel that. You get me? Me, at a personal point of view, I wanted to take every type of risk available or possible to make sure the award is going and strong first. Let me contribute for a bigger picture. Let every artist have this thing going on first. I will catch up. It's 5 years past, right?
Yeah.
And any year ENC started being nominated, I'm gonna collect my 5 years. I know that.
Hopefully soon. Hopefully next year you start collecting your awards, man.
You know what? I can't wait to be on the other side, totally being nominated, so I can also go and say, Wasahalat fair and fee. Y'all don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, imagine, I really want to do that.
Yeah.
I want to go and say, okay, I was well nice, but I think y'all should do this.
Yeah.
Or I want to see sometime, okay, Magis Audum, take a deserve Makosa. But I want to be the sarcastic guy and say, Mama or me, just to be a part of the world. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That would be nice for your fans too, you know?
Yeah.
Okay. Question number 9 reads, why did your tour start in Europe and not Africa? Maybe this is why Africans don't know Gambian artists.
Okay, it's a very important question. And this is something Gambians need to discuss about to create awareness. We have a lot of low awareness level in the Gambian entertainment and people related to it. Yeah. Now, here's the thing. Artists going for tour is based on business demands. You have a lot more Gambians in the Europe area than Gambians in other African countries.
Yeah, that's true.
You get me? So this, when promoters post flyers of other artists they're booking, a lot of Gambians in Europe want to see their artists. They ask for it. So promoters have been asked, they've been questioned, why are you not bringing these people here? Because it's actually even easier to go to Europe than Africa, you know?
Yeah.
many people
don't even know that. Yeah, because to catch a flight to go to Cape Verde, for example, you have to go all the way to Portugal first before you
me. And sometimes the flight tickets are even expensive.
Yeah.
So how many Gambians, how do we have our communities out there in other African countries? So that's why the European tour had to come first, because that demand was out there.
Yeah.
Now my East Africa tour, thanks to my booking agent and then the tour promoter, is a whole big sacrifice. Gambians don't go to other African countries, especially the East African side. And I was there in 2016. We did market stories, we did video shoot there. The market is very beautiful. Nice. You know what I mean? And then we hope we can be going to Africa almost every week.
Yeah.
But the market is not there yet.
Yeah.
We have to find Gambia on the global map so other African countries can see us there.
True.
So we can come to our neighboring African countries.
True.
So we are known already.
True.
Yeah.
True. All right. So question number 10. Read, if you were to do a collabo with Vybz Kartel, how would you love it?
Well, Vybz Kartel, as how people say, is the greatest to do it when it comes to this generation in dancehall music. You know what I mean? Which artist? Even Drake want to do a collab with Vybz Kartel.
Definitely.
Drake be hyping Vybz Kartel on his snaps all the time.
I know,
you
right?
get me? Yeah, so why not? And I would be excited to do collab with not only Vybz Kartel, any good artist in the world.
Nice.
It's music.
Nice. Okay, so question number 11 reads, you've always known to connect with your fans, with Nyamba Kawas and IAG and the like. Where does your inspiration come from when you're writing songs?
Now, I'm a person that I think a lot. When I was doing Nyamba Kawas, more than 10 years now, time flies. I was in a good space. I was like, let me go to my mom's crib, like check on my mom. So I was there, and then was in a good vibe, freestyling. I told my sister, you know what, I'm gonna do a song called Nyamba Kawas. She was like, Teo Parenga, Teo Parenga. Because it sounds so stupid when you hear it the first time.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, like people wanna see or hear some things they can relate to.
Yeah.
Because Nyamba defa neka lo hamne like.
And by that time, 10 years ago, that was cool. Because
it was cool.
I remember I used to rock Nyamba as well. And then when you sang that song, I used to rock the Nyamba with the Kawas, you know?
You know what I'm saying?
And you just created a trend back then, and it was amazing.
And I wanted to, like, in as much as fun is part of it.
Yeah.
But music goes deeper than we think. Now, this is to bring people to a zone where we can all be comfortable. Like, you can rock whatever you have and feel not less than of yourself. You get me? Because at the end of the day, some people believe if you don't rock a Nike, you don't fit in.
Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah.
The poor man will rock it and still fly. The rich guy will rock it, still fly. We go to school, when we are tired of our sports shoes, we rock Nyamba and we fly.
Definitely.
You think that them study about Nyamba. And you know what I'm saying? I'm like, you know, I need to put it in a song and bring this gap, like, you know what I mean? We're cool. Nyamba will represent everybody. So when the song came out, surprisingly, before I ever released the song, DJs took it from the studio. DJ Quincy took it from Shy Boy.
Wow.
Mo play ko radio, so people actually heard this song before I had my final piece.
Nice.
You know, so none of them know, the song went
big.
up till date is giving me a booking. So I just think and create. And after I did Wonju and Ginger, this IG came.
You always have a way of connecting with the people,
Yup, you have to.
So question number 12 reads, you've toured Africa before you toured Europe. How different was the two experiences?
Now, Europe is much more up close and intimate with your realization and getting to pay attention. Now, when something big happens for you in Gambia, at the end of the day, it comes back to normal. Like, you've been doing it like years back. Now, during my tour, I see people, white people, traveling 4 hours, 8 hours from their cities to catch my show.
Sure.
These are people that never even been to Africa before. That amount of love,
that's amazing.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, because me personally, I might not be able to do that for anybody. Imagine in Gambia, if they have them show stadium. Or you get town, got them Brikama show. We're talking about hours.
4 hours of drive.
So when you get to look at that closely, I'm a person that pays attention to almost everything that matters to me or things I really want to know about. I put myself in people's shoes a lot. You know what I mean? Like, seeing people traveling that far, they're not even black. And now you have other. I went to this city in Italy, Palermo and other places. I see Gambian brothers, right? Attend this show. After the end of the show, they walk to me and say, "Mangla dem gapasi Benin City."
Wow.
first time I was like, no, soup.
Yeah.
But when I fly out to Germany, I met these people there again. So traveling along.
That's love, yeah.
After, you know what I'm saying? Like, that translates to a whole lot of love. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm so grateful to be a part of that type of happenings in the music industry, and it's happening to myself directly. Man, so
and I feel like the boys in Europe, when they see this Gambian artist in there, they that's the closest they can get to home, and that's how they can connect and show love. You know, shout out to you guys, man. We see you.
Man, we love the Italy people, Germany, and all over. That's why when I came, I had to make a post and how do I say this one? And say, please, the embassies, grant the artists visas. Because we need to explore this market. Our people need to see us. The love they show us is too big.
I know, because a lot of people that are in Italy, Germany, and that, they be messaging me, you know, and telling me, we watch this show and it connects us to home, and, you know, they're just thanking me for putting the show out. They're just so thankful that we're bringing something so Gambian, and you know, we're bringing out these Gambian celebrities, people that are known in the Gambia, and that's how they connect to home, you know, and it's just, it's heartwarming seeing that, you know. So imagine when they see you guys over there, how they can see you and physically come support you, and that is just amazing, you know. So
when I perform for like an hour or anything less, after the show, it's like another set of performance, because you have to stand a long time to take pictures with these people, because that's how much they love
and appreciate you.
And come then they like that. But I'm sorry, I'm Jesus, I'm ST, you can see like how they wanna be with us, how they wanna support. They wanna support us.
Definitely.
All they want is for us to be available.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
That's nice. All right. So question number 13 reads: tell us about the collabos you did with the foreign artists that you did last year, between last year and this year.
Yeah. It started from 2012 when I did one with Aria, ENC, that song took me to a lot of places, and thank you, Aria, for having me on the song. And then my last album before this EP, I did song with Aishana. Aishana at the time was the hardest female artist in Jamaica for Spice. You know what I mean? It's on my Victory album, song called Show Me. You know what I mean? And then, which other collab? I did one with Cheryl. It's a Gambian British. But she's in the UK though.
Nice.
You know what I mean? And then I did a couple of collabs. I have a whole lot of songs here. Do I even remember? Maybe someone needs to remind me. So I did a lot of collabs, and right now we're working on some African collabs as well. I did a lot with Gambian here, my brothers. And I mean, on my recent EP, Jizzle is on it, Miss Jobis is on it, and then so I got something coming up from East African brothers, like artists really doing good in East Africa.
Nice.
It's working and non-stop.
Is that out yet, or that's something?
It's not out, but recorded already. They're doing their thing for the mixings and stuff.
Okay. So question number 14 reads: tell us about your sense of style, because as a dancehall artist, you're just way too decent.
I know, right? That's where the difference come in. Like, you don't have to come the way people expect you. You know what I mean? X-Miles once told me this years back. Oh, you never forget rap and gasa.
I know.
Durag nga taka, then durag mo yun, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, durag, aksa armbands, wristbands, hamga, and the Air Force with the baggy jeans, and you get me. That was me from day one. But because I have something for fashion from day one though. Like, but I really wanna stand out. I'm a guy that don't want to fit in anywhere. I come with my own space. I just want to come with my own space for me not to try to fit in anywhere. You know what I mean? So I just want to be different. I don't want to go to a place and say, oh, it's a dancehall artist, that's why he's dressed
like that,
I want to be, who is this guy? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean?
And then when you come on stage, then the talent speaks for itself. That's nice. That's nice. All right, so question number 15 reads: tell us how you feel about being the longest running artist to perform in the open mic. Because I feel like UNG has been there almost every year.
You know, right?
So how does that feel? Because they must have had a certain level of respect for you to be able to, you know, put you on the roll call every year.
Well, I'm just this person that like to lay low and low key about accomplishments like that. But when you get to think of it as a big accomplishment, who don't want to be on open mic festival? There are artists that are doing good in Gambia, but probably don't even have a chance one time to be on the show.
True.
Or probably, you know, yangi ligue, but saying ligue with egg and good for, or gajisam will ligue with that much. But me being there like forever makes me, you know what I mean, realize how much I've been putting in work and how other people acknowledge your work. You know what I mean? So I must thank Black Lens for always seeing the work I put in. And now I'm going to give this advice to, let me say, dancehall artists. Now, don't limit yourself. Don't say I'm a dancehall artist and keep limited. Be an artist. You know what I mean? Of course, you'll be identified or aligned with a particular genre.
Yeah.
Just use that as a platform to get you to anywhere else.
Yeah.
Because any other artist you call a dancehall or reggae artist, they're still doing soca, they're still doing R&B, they're doing everything. Vybz Kartel does
And they're
everything.
doing collabos all over, you know, with different artists.
I wish people see Coffee singing
Burna Boy.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
She actually sings better than...
It's beautiful to watch, you know?
Damn, I was like, yo.
Yeah.
They never see that coming. But that's how Gambian, most of us think. Dancehall, bad man, a digger.
Yeah,
like, yo, you know, like, let's think bigger than that.
True. All right, so question number 16 reads, do you think your value as an artist has dropped and your popularity is shrinking?
No, I don't think so, not even close to it. Because I'm that artist that, when I work with any promoter, if I was paid 50 grand last year, this year I'm paid 75.
No.
Why? So when you see that happening, I'm like, the credibility, the value is always up. And then how do people weigh or, let me say, check the value of an artist or credibility? Lately, social media and his works. You get me? I'm one of the most followed persons in Gambia. Like, especially from a dancehall artist, having more than 30,000 real followers on Instagram. More than 31,000 real followers
it's
on
good
on,
you
on
said
Facebook.
the real because people be buying followers.
You know what I mean? Like to have that, to have that in Gambia, real following, to do sold out shows.
Man, I have 13,000, boy. Come on, don't offend compared to you.
You know, so like some people used to ask me, are these real followers you have? Like, you know what I mean? Like I don't even used to pay attention to it long time. But then I saw the beneficial aspect of it. You know what I mean? And how I can advertise the show just on social media and still make it successful.
True.
You get me? So I took advantage of the platforms and they work for me a whole lot. I'm that artist that signed. Can you imagine who signs an endorsement deal with GT Bank?
Yeah,
in Gambia,
I saw that. I was in the bank and I saw you. I was like, wait, hold on.
What is it doing? I
saw that. I saw that.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I just thank God. I'm that nigga. You wouldn't even see me talking about these things like on social media and things. I just do what I need to do and move on.
That's
so I thank God the fans always keep me going, and then you know what I mean. Thank God for life, and the music is going. It's doing good. I'm reaching places I always dream of
reaching.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Alhamdulillah. All right. So question number 17 reads: before you got married, who was your Gambian celebrity crush?
Hey. Let me think. Now this person was not actually even a celebrity. I wouldn't a celebrity, but not in the music. When I was younger, there was this reporter on GRS called Fat Diva. I used to like the woman. Like,
I remember her.
Because I think she was the youngest amongst us. So I was going to primary school. I don't know sometimes, but we all used to. I think me and my friends, my brothers, everyone was crushing on her. I was like, what? And we never get to meet this person in life, not even one time.
Wow.
Question
number 18. They're getting a little personal because they said, what is he still waiting for to have a baby?
Hey, I'm not. People want me to give them some Thomas, right?
Yeah.
Well, anytime.
All right. So, question number 19 reads, why are you a Callus? Because I remember your wife called you a Callus last week. So
depends on how people understand from what a Callus means. Now it's a dancehall term.
Yeah.
Now because based on Jamaica, when it's a dancehall, Jamaica's always in the picture, right?
Yeah.
There is so many questions on people about their sexualities and their who they roll with. You roll with men, or you roll with girls. You know what I mean? So many people wouldn't come to harass the other sexualities or the other gender or whatever they believe in. They promote what they you know what I mean?
Okay, makes sense.
Exactly. So for let me say, bring it to Gambian level now. If I want to say, okay, I don't do men, I do girls, I would say, my girl is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Makes sense. That makes a lot of sense because no one has ever broke it down to my understanding that level.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's the context that we use the word girl is in our way. Yeah.
So question number 20 reads: in your opinion, what is the key to a happy marriage, and what's your advice to younger married men out there, aka Ben?
Well, it goes deeper than just, like, let me say, you just currently married. But it goes a long way from when you on the verge of getting married. You got to prepare yourself. You got to dedicate to the things you want. And when you get into it, then you dedicate more.
Yeah.
You get me? And then consider your partner as you yourself. Now, these are things that, especially lately, I learned a lot. Like, especially when I'm talking to my partner, you gotta start talking to him or her as you are talking to yourself.
Yeah. As you would want to be treated.
Exactly. Like he or she should be a reflection of you directly. You have to be able to dismantle your big pride and ego, and then allow to be in her zone, and she would allow you to be, you know what I mean, in that zone as well. You just gotta you gotta lose yourself first.
Nice.
Like I touch that little shell ego, and you gotta be in her zone, and she'll be in your zone. And then you have to be able to you have to take responsibility to create that space. Don't depend on her to be, let me say, come look at it. Hey, you say nigga say over there, like you have to be.
It goes both ways.
Yeah, it goes both ways. Like, like if they're gonna yomba, so naked the person mujisne. You're not gonna get it perfect right. Just believe, just know that at the back of your mind. But little things they appreciate is your efforts and the readiness in you.
True.
You gotta be ready for it.
True.
You get me? And then focus. It takes a whole lot. Like, you just gotta focus. When you so focus, everything else will fall in place.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
All right. So question number 21 reads, okay, this is so long because the question comes last. It's like, hello, Jatu, I love you so much, and your husband, may Allah continue, God, and bless you both. Thank you. My question to ENC is your wife, Sister Njai, older than you?
How would it feel like? So,
I mean,
you know, so my sister Morgan, right? I'm gonna mother. My own.
Yeah, sister is a bully. No, that's what people don't understand.
Sister is the biggest bully you ever wanna see. Like, when this lady goes to work, we watch, I say, you know, we check a man, you talk either on the computer. Yeah. Of my, you know, then I know my wife is back. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what she does exactly. So imagine if she was older than me.
Yeah.
That man is son Malam.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
she would make that known. I know.
But hello, I'm 34 years old. I'm old. Like, you know, but I look young though. I look very young. If I tell people my age, they be like, no, nigga, you lying.
Alright. Question number 22. Question number 22 reads, have you ever cheated on your wife? And if you did, would you tell her?
I really want to be that guy that will be very loyal, brave, someday looking at my wife and saying, man, I cheated, I fucked up. Man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Probably if I get to that point of loyalty or bravery, I will be a way better person as that person I'm working on to be someday.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? That perfect person, good guy, want to come. I'm working on that person. I wish someday I get there.
You could get there.
You know what I mean? But you know?
Yeah, but don't you think if you can gather that bravery, don't you think admitting to the fact that it happens, I'm not praying it happens, but let's say it happens, admitting to the fact and don't you think it's gonna make it worse, or do you think it's gonna make it better?
In some cases, there are some people, they respect your reality than the hidden truth.
Yeah.
You know, some people will respect you more when you open to them, because they're gonna be like, he or she tells me everything. So when he or she is real about it, then it's understandable.
True.
You know what I mean? It's not easy to have that type of relationship where you gotta keep everything open.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But if you are able to get to that point, that's some real honesty out there.
Yeah, and that's some real maturity right
You know what I'm saying? I think maybe people, uncle or mommy, when they all grown like to, y'all have your kids running around and then you talk about some person, you know?
Yeah.
But that's gonna be some crazy thing though.
That will be crazy.
Yeah. But
anyway,
your answer is no.
So question number 23 reads, summarize for us what it's like being married to Sister Njai.
It's like I mentioned a few parts. Sister is a very big bully, but sister is a very fun person.
Yeah.
Sister laughs more than. Okay, sister so serious as the party.
Yeah.
So the man you a big seriousness. Imagine like the highest levels of VIP meeting bojogi.
Yeah.
Nganyo put experience as a reality right. Foolish and
yeah.
so if you don't know how to handle that, You know what I mean? But these are things that are elements that make a happy relationship.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you have to have a friend within that person. You have to have a co-worker within that person. You have to have a bully within that person, a critic, your hater, your lover, your everybody. I think that's the person I wanted in my life. That one person is like a one-stop point.
Yeah.
Come. If you mess up, another one will do. Sister will, the man I got to do my job, someone like, I find I hit this song bad. Kid, if I you know, so send who you bunny, send who you nonsense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That keeps you going.
Yeah.
Like, fortunately, I don't have people around me or friends around me that will just sugarcoat. My friends are not even musicians, they're not even into music as much. They party and they're into different business. They'll tell me, my performance shows, I'm touch go watch it. My best friend Moro will be like, dude, but you can do better though.
Yeah, I mean,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, these things keep me going. So sister is that person. She's fun, she's controversial, she's what's the halat like that, you know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
If you know her, you know she is.
Yeah. Y'all have to fight, y'all have to argue, but you have always, you know, then they end up in a way, this is the space that y'all really wanted to be.
Yeah.
You criticize about things and talk about it and find a way out.
That
you
is,
know what I mean? Yeah.
That is so sweet. All right, so question number 24. This is my personal question to you. How do you deal with all these girls? Because I know you've been in the industry for more than 10, 15 years. So obviously I know there are groupies that are like on you. How do you deal with that? Do you like be like my wife is gonna kill you, or do you like keep your distance from them?
Well, I don't send people away, because here's the thing: as a businessman, as an artist, we need people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We only have a limitation to whosoever gonna stop at a particular point. You get me? Boundaries always have to be there. You know what I mean? There are people, you know, something they know, make a close a part of you. But I'm very sensitive about people that have been there way in the beginning of my career and people that are just coming in. So you have to balance it.
Yeah.
You get me? Especially in these Instagram days, in these social media days, when you wake up to messages a whole lot, and then, you know, you have to find a way to reply people. You have to find a way to reply to compliments.
Yeah.
There's a person, for example, that would say, I love your work so much. You might be busy to say just thanks, but that thanks probably a person takes offense. Start talking to be the forgot. You know, in that critical situation, finding a way how to, you cannot please everybody, of course.
That's true.
But finding a way not to hurt them, even if not being able to please them, but not to hurt them as well. Because I'm very concerned about, you don't use so much with faith, different faith ticket. You know what I mean? That keeps, you know, career going on. You get me? But as I mentioned earlier, everything has to have boundaries. Man, I have more female fans than male fans. The madam be to a point I know niggas don't even like me. I'm that person. I want to tell niggas don't even like me, but I like it that way.
No, but when you have the female, you have everything. Because if you have the female fans,
I remember in the 2010s, 11s, I used to have events where Chepe, you know, they jails my flies, they got them tight. You know what I'm saying? I look at that as a real support. I look at it as supporting my career. You know what I mean? These are things I don't take advantage of at a personal level. I take it as an advantageous to me being an artist and having good people around me.
Nice.
Be it a girl or be it a boy.
Nice.
Yep.
Nice. Question number 25, and this is the final question. And again, it's my personal question to you. You've seen a lot of growth in the Gambian music, and a lot of people also complain that it's only a selected few that are always there, always representing, always being picked to perform.
Right.
And you have been part of that selected few. Do you think it's fair for the artists coming up or the artists that haven't really made a name like you guys have? Right.
Now, first and foremost, do not despise people's opinion all the time, because I'm not in a group you value everybody's complaint. But before we ask people questions, let's try to ask ourselves first. Now, when you think you are a person that deserves a particular thing, but you see is giving to that person, ask yourself, that kid deserve Nalisa or deserve it? For example, you see Attack do a sold out show, ask yourself, that Attack deserve Nali owner. You know nigga worked for it.
Yeah.
When you see ST do a sold out show, ask yourself, that kid deserve Nali. You know this guy worked for it. Just as well and goes to any other artist that deserve their thing. So I think before you complain first, get yourself available to the market. And
Yeah.
this availability doesn't mean, hey, I'm here, book me. But the work, put the work out there. When people see the works, most of the times, I know many artists who complain before,
Wow.
but soon they may be a hit song. Let's take typical example of Big Fat. When
Yeah.
Big Fat find anything hit song,
Yeah.
I'm sure that he got to a realization point.
Definitely,
You know what?
definitely.
I can pop just by working.
Yeah.
Booking started coming, going to places, and then the brand got bigger. So, you know what I'm saying? Now, the second thing to that, you they complain that we only focus, or people focus on the selected.
Yeah.
Music boneka, industry boneka, from a circle. Now you have to be a part of the circle. It doesn't mean, yeah, you know, they organizedly, I come to them, they friend. No, it's not that. But do you have any musical connection with the people that are in the game?
True.
You don't want to be an artist or an event planner or something that isolates Sabo Panjeka and build everybody as a virtual enemy. And then you want them to have you on their platforms. It don't work.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
You have a big pride and ego to email a DJ your song, but you want this DJ to play your music.
Where are they gonna get it from?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we have to take responsibility first before we complain. Platforms, by the way, Gambia. That's why I love to be on this platform here.
Yeah.
Artists don't get to have chances to be interviewed up close like this. You know what I mean? Like we used to saying, can you start music?
Yeah.
But, you know what I'm saying? Like some basic, and it gets boring.
Yeah, definitely.
The level of entertainment and the awareness is very low. So probably many artists don't see themselves on platforms, but I think because of platforms, Barry would feel.
Yeah.
So even if you get on 1 or 2 interviews, still feel like, I need to go on the other interviews still, full side talk or for Flaboka talk.
Yeah.
But you will get there eventually.
Definitely.
Just make yourself available for the industry. Work.
Definitely.
You're gonna get there.
Thank you so much, ENC. We're so honored to have you here. I mean, you've answered every question beautifully. You shared some wisdom here, and hopefully we'll see you back on the set.
Inshallah.
Yes, and
Inshallah.
next week, inshallah, we might, because it's not confirmed yet, we might have Aisha Elizabeth, Aisha Gambia, famously known, here on 25 Questions. If you haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to subscribe. And also, like I said, add me on my Snapchat so you can be able to send in your questions.
Yeah.
We love you. Keep commenting, keep sharing, keep subscribing. Bye.
Peace.